Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream. This is Bitter Blue Comics Presents Berkins by Midnight, Monster of the Week game, which we will be playing roughly once a month-ish, because we do these bi-weekly, and the other one is a Monster of the Week game, or not a Monster of the Week, Mutants and Masterminds. So once a month we do Mutants and Masterminds. The other one we do uh this one, Monster of the Week. That's my brain is slow because I've been sick. Um, just so you're aware, if you didn't see it when it popped up in the beginning of the stream, we do have Discord rewards going currently. If you want to, go ahead and gift subs. But we're gonna go over to my D&D table and see our players. Hi, everybody. Somebody's fan is going, and I can hear it. Crow, it's yours. The whooshing noise. The whooshes that I'm hearing are coming from your microphone. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Berkins by Midnight. Welcome to the night shift, all. We're gonna go ahead and introduce everybody, and you're gonna introduce yourself and your character, except Rugs. Rugs, your character is gonna get introduced in the session.
Fantastic.
So why don't we go ahead and start with you as far as introducing yourself goes.
Oh, hey everybody, I'm Rugs. You can find me at Rugged Sauce on Blue Sky and Twitter and Twitch.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I forgot to mention in the announcements. I will likely no longer be using Twitter. It'll all be through Blue Sky. So
I might sign up for Blue Sky. It seems pretty interesting compared to other websites.
It's Twitter.
Sorry, isn't Blue Sky like invite only?
No, not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they stopped doing it invite only. But yeah, they did invite only for a little while because everybody was migrating there from Twitter and it kept crashing. But now they have better servers for the most part. Claire, why don't you introduce yourself next?
Hi, I'm Claire. I exist and I like wolves.
Who are you playing this evening?
Oh, Isabella Savoy.
Fantastic. Crow, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, I am Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. Tonight I am playing as the caffeine addict, Doc Feelgood. That's not his real name, but everyone just calls him that because that is the main brand of energy drink he is constantly drinking.
Hell yeah. And when there's no more Doc Feelgood in the store, doesn't he drink? I believe he drinks Kickstart My Heart is the other one.
Oh yeah, he drinks any variation of Kickstart My Heart. When there is no Doc Feelgood or Kickstart My Heart, that's when he gets weird because he's drinking Bark at the Moon and Mr. Crowley.
Yep. And next, Jess, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, my name is Jester Void. You can call me either or. I go by he, him, or its pronouns. You can call me either or. God, I'm drawing, so I'm not.
Okay. Who are you playing this evening?
Let's type again chat tonight, so I'm doing shoutouts. I am playing Birch Jones Jr. I'm just a normal guy. There's nothing to look into.
Definitely not. Doesn't get visions.
I haven't made any fucky deals with anything. I'm fine. Thanks.
Absolutely.
For asking.
And finally, Huffy, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Auntie Ruth today. She is the teacher of self-defense in the next building over.
Fantastic. And we're gonna pan into the front of the store. Rugs, your character is kind of walking forward toward the front doors of this 24-hour bodega. You've been transferred from the Berkins location in New Jersey, so you kind of know the gist of like working hours and things of that nature. You signed on in the New Jersey location with assistant manager Charles, and were transferred down here to work with true management, is what it said on your paperwork. But that's not what most places call their managers. But that's what it's
true.
called here. It's called true management.
It's a little weird, but you know, I've worked at weirder places, you know.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
No, you've never worked in
Coping.
a weirder place than Berkins. The thing that I think the biggest event that happened to you in the old Berkins is a sighting of the Jersey Devil. He used to come in and buy Takis on Thursdays.
You know, they always called him that, but I'm pretty sure his name was Craig.
Yeah, his name was just Craig. He likes Takis, he likes Mountain Dew, and he likes playing Halo 3. And people just wouldn't leave him the fuck alone to go play his favorite Halo game.
Just because he's got a weird horse head doesn't mean he's anything.
Exactly. You don't gotta be mean to the man. He's just trying his best.
Exactly.
But yeah, you are kind of you're sitting outside the store as a pair of headlights comes up behind you, and a stocky woman kind of steps out of the car. It's an old, beat up Chevy Monte Carlo. And this woman she's about 5'6", broad shouldered, kind of busty. She kind of walks up. She's wearing a Berkins uniform. And she goes, "Are you Kevin? Are you the new hire?"
Yep.
"Nice to meet you. I'm Assistant Manager Joyce."
Nice to meet you, Joyce.
And she'll hold her hand out for a handshake.
Well, he'll absolutely shake hands.
If you want to come in with me, I can introduce you to the rest of the staff. I am here to give Doc Feelgood his Assistant Manager tag. And she'll kind of walk inside with you.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
assistant manager. Someone's getting
Hell
Somebody
yeah.
else too? Was somebody getting a promotion?
Somebody's getting a promotion.
Yeah.
She'll kind of open the door for you, and it's a bit bigger than your previous Berkins. This one's 2 stories. And the deli doesn't seem to be on the first story, which, you know, probably a good thing, because last time the deli was on the first story when you were there, a bunch of Amish people stole it.
Stole the deli?
Yeah, picked up the whole counter,
Damn.
stole it. They needed it for a barn raising.
Don't build a
mean-
barn.
They've been known to move barns in the middle of the night as a prank, so.
Yeah, exactly. They needed it for a thing. It was returned eventually. They borrowed it. They didn't steal it. They borrowed it.
And in the meantime, I didn't have to make any MTO orders.
Exactly. So you walk in, and Joyce will kind of call out, "Doc, you here?" Doc, it is a rare instance when Joyce actually comes to the store.
Yeah, Doc is probably walking out from. You know what? He's walking out from the refrigerated drinks section. Yeah, I'm right over here. What you need?
I came to give you this, and she'll hand you an assistant manager tag. Management has decided that you are to be promoted to assistant manager.
He looks at the tag, looks at Joyce. Joyce, are you all right?
I'm fine.
He
Anyway.
squints, not quite believing her.
Yeah, no, she's looks tired as fuck. Anyway, have you seen my nephew? Where's Birch?
Yeah, Birch is, he's around here somewhere. I think he might be upstairs.
I'll go check the nap area. This is Kevin. Kevin's our new hire. He was transferred from the New Jersey Berkins. Show him the ropes while I go up here and talk to Birch. And she'll kind of walk up the stairs, leaving
Howdy,
you
Doc.
and Kevin.
Doc smiles, holds out a hand to Kevin. Pleasure to meet you, newbie.
Give it a firm shake. Not, nothing aggressive, just.
Yeah, makes sense. I
I
mean,
don't know
Doc
if you're
having...
aware of the I ain't no bitch handshake. Where it's
Yeah.
firm but not like trying to crush them, just in case they do it, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Doc's not exactly giving the most firm handshake. It's one of those, yeah, this is just a casual thing.
So it's not
Nice to meet you.
It's not the Mega Powers handshake. It's
No, nothing even close.
oh, Kevin's digging the vibe already.
yeah. And so we kind of pan back upstairs to. So here's the question, Claire, has your character made it into work yet?
Yes.
Okay, where do you think your character would be in the store? Because last time you were here, you were training on the deli. Do you think your character would want to be trained kind of more on the deli, or would you be at the cash register this evening?
My character specializes in coffee, but they're fine at the deli.
Well, okay, so coffee would be down by the cash register. There's like a full little espresso machine. So if people want to buy like an espresso, so you could be training cash register in the espresso machine downstairs. Yeah, you could be up by the deli, and the Joyce, who was kind of the manager that hired you, will come up and go, "Hey, how are you adapting? How's working here going for you?"
She, like my character?
Comes up
Did
to
she
you.
just, grazie, doing alright.
Good. Nothing too weird's happened yet, I hope.
Thinks back to the last time. No.
Yeah, the shapeshifter that you shot dead between the eyes. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. I'm gonna go say hi to Birch, and then I'll check back in with you here in a little bit. If you wouldn't mind, can you go man the espresso machine downstairs?
She gives thumbs up and, goes,
Mm-hmm. Did your internet cut, Claire?
I said she gives a thumbs up and, she goes down.
Okay. I only got goes, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I thought there was more to the sentence. And she'll kind of come over and kind of nudge you, Birch, and go,
Mhm.
hey, why are you not on register right now?
Sleeping.
Okay, when did your shift start?
Who knows anymore?
Birch, how long ago was it that when you walked in the door that you hit this nap bed?
I think there's no like clock it sort of thing in this room, is there?
No, there is. It's right next to management's door, because you have to go upstairs, clock in, and then go down to do your thing.
Yeah, it's just pointing at the thing. It's trying to roll back over.
Birch, you were here for 5 minutes. You've been here for
That-
5 minutes.
Bad sleep. I'm tired.
Get up and go work. You know what? You're on deli tonight.
No.
Yes, get over there and make sandwiches.
I got shit sleep last. Give me like
Nope.
cut me.
Nope.
Some slack.
She is. You see management's tendrils kind of creeping toward the bed in one of those I'm gonna flip you out of the bed situations.
I think it's like literally the last second. I think though looking at Birch, I think it's like very clear. If you ever looked at someone and just can tell you got absolute garbage sleep
Yeah.
the other night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what Joyce sees when she's looking at me.
Joyce just kind of goes, next time you'll actually sleep when you're supposed to.
I tried kicking weird fucking dreams.
So
Waking me up.
listen, sweet pea, you have to at least work an hour before you are allowed to nap. You know this. You've been working here for what, a year now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you gotta work at least an hour. Then you can take a nap. Go make a sandwich. Go make me a BMT.
I'll think about it. And and he gets up and like rubs his eyes and like probably ties his hair back because it's a fucking mess today. Birch is a mess today.
Birch is a mess all the time.
Oh, I look at you.
Yes.
The thingy that
We'll
we
get
talked
there.
about.
We'll get there.
Sick. Yeah, Birch will go, absolutely dragging feet until leaving the room and then just like walking over to
So
the deli.
the deli is in the same room as the like little rest area, so like it's adjacent. So you just walk around the counter, and Joyce goes, "Don't forget to put on your hairnet and gloves."
I know. This isn't my first rodeo. Because I'm tired doesn't mean I forgot everything.
So as you go to put, you got your gloves on, you get your hairnet on. As you go to make the sandwich, you immediately space out. Once again,
Bad place to space. That's a bad place to space.
Yeah.
The fucking meat cutting station.
No, the meat's already cut. It's just you just are getting ready to like pull it out of the little coolers that they're in, and you space the fuck out, and you get a vision. It's a foggy night.
Sick.
It's a foggy night in the gas station. You've got music playing in the background. It's vaguely familiar music. It kind of sounds like off-brand Freddy Krueger, or Jason, or like Friday the 13th, slasher film music, and kind of looking over to the fog of the outside of the gas station, just on the edge of the parking lot where the light doesn't quite reach, is a behemoth of a man. Massive looking creature with arms bigger than your head, kind of go down to a little past where they're supposed to, like on a human. Massively tall, looks to be 7-8 feet tall, long stringy hair covering its face. The skin on its hands, because it's the only skin that's really exposed, is this pale, sickly white color, like it's not got any blood going through it. On it, it's wearing this like long gray duster with a green t-shirt. Looks like it used to be gray, but it's starting to turn green. Long like brown slacks and big boots, and in its left hand, drooped to the ground, is a massive sledgehammer.
Fantastic.
And just as your vision cuts out, you hear a zombie-like groan. And then you flash back to,
Snap back to reality.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there goes gravity.
I think this is something we talked about, we were talking about characters and stuff. I think Bert has fully been autopiloting the entire time.
Yeah, did make the sandwich. Did get it done. Just...
It's not responding if someone tries to talk to him.
Yeah, Joyce has kind of told you a little bit more mayonnaise, a little bit more oil and vinegar. You're doing the thing. You just are not responding.
Yeah, I think fully spaces back in and just like stops full in the middle of like whatever it was. Could be handing it over, or like just like standing there half present at the fucking cashier's register or whatever. It's like, huh? I'm here.
Thank you for my sandwich, Birch. You keep working, and then you can have that nap. You look real tired.
I'm fine.
I do need you downstairs, though. If you wouldn't mind. Come on. Company meeting.
No.
Company meeting.
No.
Come on.
Fine.
Get down here. I don't want to have to fire you out of a cannon into the sun.
Icarus would never. Icarus would never.
Come on.
Going.
She kind of comes downstairs and starts obsessively, incessantly ringing the bell at the front of the store to get everybody's attention.
guys. Yeah.
Do you guys all gather? Also, Auntie Ruth, you
Hi.
from your establishment and home can hear the incessant bell ringing from next door. Which
Well, might as well come on over.
which means probably either A, there's a rowdy customer, which you have often been given money to deal with, or B, there's a staff meeting going on.
Horrifying.
Horrifying
Uh,
aspect.
Yeah, I guess I'll head on over.
Oh yeah. The door kind of has a little bell on the top of it. It rings as you enter. And do any of you like? I'm assuming you guys all look over to see who the customer is. Kevin,
Not
you're
insane.
Kevin, you're the only one that like doesn't know who Auntie Ruth is, because this is like a regular. But you're new here, so what do you do in order to greet this customer that's just walked in?
Am I on the clock yet?
Yeah, you can be you would be on the clock.
Just making sure.
No one
Okay.
do work.
Hi, welcome to. Are we on
Berkins.
Berkins? Hi, welcome Berkins.
Hi, thank you.
Hey, Ruth.
I don't think I've met you before. Is this a new kid?
Yeah, we got another new hire.
Well, right on. It's nice to meet you. I'm Ruth.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kevin.
Hey Ruth, it's nice to see you again. Joyce will
Hi.
say, kind of smiling. We were just about to have a staff meeting. Did you need something?
No, I mean, I might come by and get a bagel or something.
Well, the bagel
Wanted to
station's
double-
already set up. If you want to go ahead and grab you one,
I just may.
and she'll kind of just
Sure, we'll head on over.
gather
She will
everybody.
absolutely be eavesdropping.
Absolutely. She just kind of gather everybody around and go. So, as we all know, Berkins is not exactly. Well, it's a hub for all sorts of weird things, right? Like every midnight gas station in the world. We have heard recently that one of our California customers, call them, of the strange variety, is on his way, and if he comes over and tries to get into the store, don't let him. Just if you don't open the door, he won't come inside. So just leave him out there, okay? He might scratch at the door, but just leave him there.
Are there any like, identifying features?
He's a very skinny man. He wears a trench coat and a fedora. They're both brown, and he's kind of crooked. He's got like a humpback kind
Uh-huh. I think slowly Logophore is coming across Birch's face. Just a little bit. Uh-huh. Cool. Good to know.
Doc, nod.
of. You cut out, buddy.
It's okay. He'll come back.
Yeah, Doc.
Leave
We'll
him
get
in.
we'll get Doc back eventually.
Wait.
Claire, you were saying something?
Oh no, I was just leaning back and
okay.
the oxygen came out of my mouth like weh.
Okay. Does your character have anything to say about the crooked man?
Nothing she would say out loud. She is just going to enjoy making the coffee.
Fantastic. And Kevin, what about you?
So, just don't. Guy in a trench coat, don't let him in.
Yeah, well, most people, if they're in a trench coat, will just come in by themselves. He will like scratch at the glass, and kind of make get you to let him in. Don't do that.
Is he gonna flash me?
No. That's not really his MO. He has
Okay.
kidnapped several employees before that.
You want me to go beat his
Alright, you
ass,
say that
Joyce?
very nonchalantly.
I'll beat his ass.
Auntie Ruth, if you want to try and beat his ass, that's fine.
Does he have a penchant for hammers?
Not that we know of. Usually he just
Mhm.
uses big spindly fingers.
Ugh, gross. Okay. Awesome.
The people in the California Berkins just call him the diddler. 'Cause he likes to diddle.
Oh
with glass.
no.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
he's-
so
I
bad.
am not.
He's-
I am
he's-
not calling him.
You know
that.
what? That's I don't. I feel like he might flash me.
Yeah.
If he's got a nickname like
He's-
that. Like
He's not.
Mm.
He's not a good person. That's why we try to keep him out of the stores.
I'm not calling him. that.
okay, yeah. So same thing we had with. Okay, yeah, no problem.
That's why That's why he's banned, folks.
We had the same MO with. Yeah, we had a guy named Larry. It was.
Yeah.
I got you.
So-
we had something similar.
He's banned. Don't let him in. Birch, why did you ask about a man with a hammer?
No reason. I just thought of a similarly coded man. I wanted to iron out to make sure that it wasn't the guy I was thinking of.
Okay.
Are trench coats just like a normal thing out here?
Well, no, not. I mean, if it gets a little chilly, maybe sometimes. But this guy's from California.
It's a weird place to wear a trench.
The California Diddler.
Yep.
Ugh, awful every time. I'm taking
Yep.
psychic damage.
Oh goodness. I'm glad that got exactly the reaction I wanted it to out of everybody.
Okay.
Speechless.
This is very similar to so we had a push bar
Mhm.
on the outside of our door and on the inside of our door.
Mhm.
And they had to pull the push bar to get in.
Yeah.
That's okay.
If they so if they push the door and then they go to the other door and they push that one too and they don't pull the door, do I have to like signal them that it's a pull, or can I just let them walk off?
We've actually found that out the other day.
Yeah, you just let him walk away.
Okay, not necessarily the diddler, but like
Ugh, stop
Like-
saying that.
any dumb
Ew.
customer.
Well, if it's normal customers, you let them inside. But if it's that one person in particular, I will not say his name because it makes Birch upset. But if he comes, just don't let him in. Also, there's another customer that also has to be let in. Can't come inside unless he's invited. He's got real long teeth in the front. You'll know what he's talking about. You know who I'm talking about. He
Like
wears,
a rabbit?
He wears roughly. No, more like just big long canines. He's got
Gotcha,
real
okay.
big teeth, real big canines. You know who I'm talking about when you see him. He wears real roughly shirts. He's got he's a handsome man. He says things like New York City. And he's
Hey,
a
gonna be
sassy.
in the background being tired and sleepy.
Okay.
I should have turned off the text to speech. Thanks, Vinny, for the sub. But-
Okay, so just real quick. If he whose nickname shall not be named is at the door when the other guy shows up,
He'll probably run away from the vampire. Yeah.
cool.
But you let the sassy vampire inside. He's a very good
Yeah.
customer.
Good to know.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave. You folks have a wonderful night. Good
Me
meeting.
too.
Good meeting.
Nice meeting you, Joyce.
And she'll put up a small band sign, and underneath it says the diddler.
I imagine there's already a list of banned customers. I just imagine it's an expansion on the banned.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Ugh. I think we're just gonna go behind the cash register and just like let his head rest against the fucking countertop.
Did we got like a hockey stick behind the counter, or like a
There's a 12 gauge shotgun under the counter. There's a double barrel 12 gauge shotgun.
that definitely beats my usual can of pennies. So
I also have a
Yeah.
regular gun, so you can.
Oh, also, quick heads up. You will have some other strange customers, namely the deer.
As you say that, as a matter of fact,
God.
2 of them this time will walk in, white-tailed deer, kind of on their back legs. One of them will walk over and like tap the counter with its hoof at Claire. Remind me your character's name again.
Isabella?
Yeah, Isabella, and we'll just point at the coffee machine, and then we'll like cough up $5, which is how much a cup of coffee costs.
Yeah,
She slides the deer a cup of coffee, gets a pair of gloves, and just
It's
picks up the
fine.
$5 bill.
It's okay. I can take the money if you don't want to touch it.
Immediately hands it to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, Birch, you get a slightly slimy $5 bill, as the other deer will like slowly scoot past Doc Feelgood and Kevin to like start looking at the chip selection. Picks up like a bag of Funyuns and like a case of Cheerwine, which is a North Carolina almost exclusive soda. And we'll take it over and set it on the counter. Hack up $20.
Thanks, buddy.
You gotta give him change.
Yeah.
Does he eat the change?
He does. He does, in fact, eat the change out of Birch's hand.
I think I'm just gonna look at. Have you considered investing in a wallet?
Meh. And he picks it up and
Yeah.
leaves.
That's what I thought. Good talking with you, bud. Have a good night.
He waves. Meh. And he leaves.
See ya later, bud.
I love the colorful customers we get here. Not that I would call them customers.
I mean, they are.
seem
They
ni-
pay.
They seem nice.
Yeah, the deer are. The money isn't exactly fun to handle, but they're good customers.
Well, my last store was right across the street from a strip club, so
I wonder if they'd ever be interested in self-defense classes.
Maybe.
You see, Ruth, if you're paying attention to the deer as they leave, you can kind of see like one of the little ones like tapping on the door to your establishment.
Aww. Yeah, we'll go over.
It will like point at your sign about self-defense classes, and then like with a pen in its mouth, and then like holding a notepad with its hooves, write the word "win" and how much.
It's by the hour. I can honestly do whenever, but generally afternoons, evenings, especially for younger folk, which I'm assuming this one is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually after deer school hours.
See one of the larger deer come over and put his like arm over the little deer's shoulder, and the little deer's like looking up, and the big deer's like nodding, and then we'll cough up $300 in advance.
God.
Hell yeah.
I love those deer. So
And then
much.
the family of deer will saunter back into the woods, now on all fours rather than their hind legs.
Hell yeah. Ow.
But yeah, Ruth, you've gained $300. Congratulations.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, they gave you $300 in advance.
Hell yeah. She's gonna take that away and maybe spend some of that on a bagel.
Slimy deer money.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're gonna give me slimy deer money? Ooh,
Don't
thanks.
worry, she'll like wipe it on her pants.
I'm being dramatic. I'm mostly used to the deer thing. It took me like half a year to get used to it, but pretty much used to it now.
So, as you guys are all kind of dealing with, you know, the normal trappings of working at a weird ass gas station in the middle of the night, I need all of you to roll me sharp.
Shark.
Everybody, shark.
Shark.
all right. I got it.
Roll shark. Okay, everybody.
And your plus minus forward should be 0 this time, right?
Yes.
I don't see shark anywhere.
Sharp.
Oh,
With a P. with a P.
Sorry, I said shark as a joke.
Okay, so, um, Claire and Isabella and Doc feel good. You guys are kind of over by the coffee station. Doc
Harold and Miss.
Doc's
Success.
supposed to be. Yeah, I know. I'll give you what you rolled, in a minute.
Sorry.
It's okay. They rolled higher than you, so they see it before you do. So you guys are both over by the coffee station. Doc, you're supposed to be training Isabella, but she doesn't seem to need it. She seems to know exactly what she's doing. But you both see a very large man come over, and he's standing on the opposite side of the large glass window, not the door. And this man is a fucking giant. And he's just staring in the window at one of the displays. Birch, you kind of coming downstairs immediately know who this is. This is the creature from your vision.
Yeah, do me and this man lock eyeballs? Does he see me?
He's not really paying attention to you. He seems to be looking very intently at the pork rind display.
Uh-huh. Sick. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna look between this guy and everyone else downstairs. Do not let that guy in. I think. Don't let that. I'm getting.
Is he
bad
the
vibes.
diddler?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ruth will head on over to the door. Look him over. What's he wearing?
So he's wearing a leather duster. It's not quite a trench coat. It is a leather duster. Just underneath that is like a green, the zombie or the creeper from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the creeper, but massive.
Hmm. You got an ID, buddy?
Pork rinds.
Got like $2?
He'll walk in past you, pick up the entire
Oh.
display, move it toward the counter, and then he looks at it,
Fantastic.
starts thinking, starts slowly putting down very old looking $1 bills.
Uh-huh.
You want to buy a scratcher?
What
Come out here.
scratcher?
Butt scratcher.
No, I don't need that. Lost feeling many, many years ago. I'm asking which one I should buy. He's looking at all of them. Give me the one with the funny cats on it. Throw in two of
Cool.
those.
That's the one
Well,
I
you
picked
don't
too.
want- You don't want the $1 ones? You have a better chance on the $2.
Give me the $5 ones. I can do that.
That's
He'll
what I'm
start
talking
putting
about.
down more money. You,
I think
one of your electrical outlets outside is sticking up out of the ground. Do you want me to fix it? I can go to my truck and get my hammer.
I think Birch is visibly tensing up in the I think Lily just got behind the counter and is just
Very,
it wouldn't
very,
really
very
have
soft.
to take this one, but
Yeah.
this man is just looking at this man in a little bit of abject horror. Actually, I think wouldn't it be cool to see how fucking how composed. Yeah, it's cool. Maybe.
Yeah, roll cool.
Oh my god. Let me be cool.
Failure.
Fuck.
You are terrified of this man.
I mean, I think hitting an outlet with a hammer sounds like a dangerous choice.
Here, come see.
Sure.
Grimace come to show you, and he'll lead you outside.
The
Hey,
McDonald's
we're
guy, eh?
I'm gonna try to stop. Is it dark out?
Oh yeah, it's pitch dark.
I thought it was like
Uh,
morning.
No, this
Very-
is like late at night. This is the night shift.
Then why the fuck? Okay, I was gonna say like, why the fuck are you getting on the case of naps when it's the night shift? It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Ruth. Hey, we're in. Well, sorry, employees aren't technically allowed at night. But I'm getting really sketch vibes. I don't think you should go out there. With
Why are you
that
so
guy.
friendly?
Listen. I
Why
don't
not
think it's a
allowed
good
out
idea.
at night?
Work
But
policy.
it's night and late.
Okay, you don't take trash out.
Oh no, I'm the guy who takes the trash out.
Listen, I'm sure.
He does it every time when he clocks out. But
I'm sure you have. I'm sure it's like an intent to actually fix the thing, but I think we're good. I don't think you need to hammer, an outlet sticking out of the ground back into the ground. It's
Hmm.
cool. I think we're good here, actually.
I go look at it anyway, and he will
Oh my
walk out,
God.
big thumping boot steps,
I'll
and
follow him.
and you follow him. Okay,
Yeah.
so he goes out and he
Uh,
grabs his hammer out of the back of his truck, and it's a big fucking hammer. And he will walk out to the like outlet, and what you see is very visibly it's this big fucking stake that is supposed to be in the ground to mark property markers, and right next to it is a large electrical box. So the thing he's talking about is just a stake that's supposed to be in the ground, and it's not.
huh.
Hold on. Before you hammer it, I'm gonna check and see if there's anything under it.
Okay.
See if it's like a gopher den or if it's an electrical cable, which could be worse.
Good idea. Don't want to get electrocuted again. That sucked.
Again,
Call
eh?
before you dig.
Call before you dig. Exactly. Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
See, you know what I'm talking about, Grimma.
Hey,
And then she's gonna check under the stake.
Okay. Under the stake, you don't see like a gopher den or electrical cables. Well, you do see what were used to be electrical cables. They've been chewed through by something with very big front teeth.
Hmm?
Ugh.
A gopher must be.
Sure. And he just kind of. So I need you to roll me sharp, Auntie Ruth.
Sure thing. I'm so good at sharp. Hey.
Hell yeah, Auntie Ruth. So as you're kind of, looking under this thing, you see in the woods movement of a large creature, a large gray furred creature. This is the thing that keeps kidnapping Berkins employees.
Oh, is it the diddler?
It's not the diddler.
Oh.
There's one that's been kidnapping people here. The diddler's been doing it in California.
Wait, is this a familiar kidnapper?
Yes, you would know that this
Oh.
has been happening. Auntie Ruth, you have the chance to figure out a mystery, a part of the overarching mystery that is Berkins. Will you take it?
What is it doing?
It's watching you. You see two very large yellow eyes watching you, and particularly watching the giant beside you.
Is to clarify, is this the one that broke into her
Studio, yes.
so that's okay. That's not
It's
ideal.
also the one that keeps knocking over your trash cans.
I don't suppose you can speak, beast.
It will like move a little farther back into the woods. You want Grimace go to see what that is?
You stay here, buddy. Just step forward.
Grimace,
Ruth isn't an employee.
Grimace definitely is not going to stay there, but he will. But you can go, and he will follow slowly behind you. Grimace can't move all that fast. He's a big man. But yeah, you take a step forward, and the creature will rush you.
Jesus.
You see a large, furred creature, kind of blurred in the night because you can't quite see it because there's no lights out there, beginning to rush forward middle of the darkness. What do you do, Auntie Ruth?
I think Auntie Ruth honestly probably already has her brass knuckles on.
Yep.
So that
Yeah.
when it's approaching, she is keen to just fucking sock this thing across the face.
Okay.
She gets a +1 to it because of the nature of which creature she's fighting.
Roll to kick some ass.
You betcha. That's tough, I believe.
Yep.
And I'll add +1 forward. That is a mixed success.
Okay, so you sock this thing in the face. As you do, you see it scramble to the side, and you catch a glimpse of it in the night, or in the light. It looks like a giant fucking raccoon. Like a large humanoid raccoon before it scrambles off into the woods.
Yeah, she's gonna fucking chase after this thing. This thing will get no quarter from Ruth.
Yeah, you begin to chase after it, and Grimace, instead of following you, will come back to the store and will knock on the window and open the door and go, "Ruth went after Big Raccoon. Someone should help."
God. Can we do? I've got a fucking dog. Like,
Management
are we
will
allowed to do that?
management will slip a note under the door that says, "Employees, the employee or the customer is always right."
Not like I could get kidnapped or anything. Sick. All right.
Another
Shrug.
thing slips out from under the back, and it just says, "Bring a gun." Oh.
I already have a gun. Yeah. All right.
Management comes over the PA. "Birch, if you already have a gun, why are you so scared of it?" Manager 17.
Manager 17, I love you. Sometimes shake you. Ugh. Yeah, just look to the new people. Be like, congratulations, we're heading out. I guess. At the very least to make sure Bruce doesn't get fucking raccoon kidnapped. Yeah?
Claire, you gonna say something?
I did not. I'm sorry.
You're okay. But yeah, so you guys all can head out of the store, and I don't have a battle map set up for this. You guys are just gonna have to theater the mind it. But essentially, you all kind of can head out of the store, and kind of Grimace will point with his big fucking hammer, and point to the area of the woods that Ruth ran off in, and you can see there's like blood on the ground where something was bleeding.
Oh.
But it looks like whatever. Like, if you've ever seen someone get hit in the face so hard they spit blood, that's what this looks like.
Jesus.
Slow impact blood spots.
Yeah,
I've learned
exactly.
about this in forensics class once.
Yeah, exactly. It's slow impact blood spots. It's not a lot of blood, but very obviously somebody got the shit knocked out of them right here.
We going?
Okay. So, Ruth, you have a bit of a head start on the group. You managed to get to this clearing where the raccoon is, like, backed up into this set of briars. And it looks at you, it's kind of shifting back and forth, and it will hiss real loud at you. And it just goes, try and get you to leave it alone.
I think Ruth will take out her hand cannon and point it at it and say, "Take me to your den, you son of a bitch."
It will pick
Your
up
nest
a rock.
or whatever.
It will pick up a rock, and it's gonna try and hit you with it. So... nope, that was the wrong fucking dice. Hold on. There we go. That's a 9. That is a success.
I believe that's a success. How much harm is this doing?
It's a mix.
This does 1 harm.
Okay. I now have a +2 total against this thing when I shoot it.
Okay.
Should I roll?
Yeah, you could try and shoot it.
Lovely. This is a +2 forward. That is a 10, which I think is a Okay, it's a good success, and it does hand cannon damage, so 3, close and loud, so the others probably hear this.
Yeah, you hear everybody as you're running through the woods. You hear a loud gunshot go off in the middle of the woods, and then a very loud yelp, like an animal has been shot.
Okay.
You guys get to the clearing, and you see this creature with a fucking hole in its chest, and as you know, you think it's dead, right? Like it's been hit pretty hard. The hole slowly closes, and the bullet falls out.
Ugh, what the fuck?
Claire, your
Yes?
character is from a monster hunting guild, yeah?
Yes.
Looking upon this creature, this is a were-raccoon.
Those exist.
Yep,
As do weregators.
yep.
Horrifying Mokale.
You have silver bullets.
I'm gonna shoot this fucker with a silver bullet, aiming for the head.
Okay, go ahead and roll your gun.
My sheet is an eternal D20.
Oh no. Refresh the page. I need Birch specifically to roll sharp for me.
Yeah.
Alright, it's up. What do I roll?
Roll. You should have a little dice next to your gun.
That's a
Harm.
Roll tough. Roll tough for me.
I am sorry. It is.
You're okay. So what you're gonna do is there's a stat up here that says tough. Yeah, there you go. Birch, you don't notice anything. Holy shit, Isabella. How many harm does your gun do?
I'm so sorry. I
It's
don't
okay.
understand the sheet very well.
You're okay. Let me open the sheet for you, and I'll tell you how much harm your gun does. Your gun does 2 harm. Hand, close, loud, and reload. So it's loud as shit for 1, which disorients the creature. You do 2 harm to the creature, which is good, cause your bullets can't be regenerated from, and now its regeneration has stopped. Doc, I need you to roll sharp. Excuse me.
Oh boy. That is a mixed success on my end.
Doc, you know that this thing's been kidnapping Berkins employees, so it probably wouldn't surprise you that one of their uniforms is on the ground here. The problem that arises here is that this is a clean Berkins uniform. Looks like it's a little torn, but it looks like it was
Oh.
washed recently.
Oh god.
Is it by chance torn on the shoulders?
And back.
Where, yeah. Okay. I am gonna do something a little silly.
Uh-huh.
Can I rush this thing and try and tackle it to the ground?
You can.
Would I be rolling to... What would I roll? Is that kick some ass, or
Yeah,
is
kick some
that
ass. That's gonna
just
be kick some ass.
Oh, that's a failure. That's a 4.
Okay.
Make sure to mark experience.
Yeah, make sure to mark experience.
I did mark experience. I got 5, so I took another spooky move. Lost it.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You attempt to tackle this thing to the ground. It shoves you face first into what appears to be a puddle of Dr. Feelgood.
Jesus Christ.
Upon realizing it is a puddle of his drink of choice, no shame, he's now drinking it.
It's off the
Jesus
ground.
off the ground. He's
got a
drank
problem.
worse.
He's got a problem.
He's
Okay.
drank worse.
Kevin,
Yes.
did you bring your weapons with you? Did you bring your like baseball bat out of the back of your car?
Probably a hockey stick.
Okay, you have seen this thing get shot twice. It's not going down. It's been shot in the face, and it's not going down. What are you doing, buddy?
Do I get workers' comp if I?
Mhm.
Oh, then we're
You
going
get
in.
full benefits. They give you time and a half for workers' comp.
I was told to do this, so it's.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we're gonna. I guess.
Roll,
Sharp?
yeah. Or no, it'd be roll tough or just to kick some ass.
Oh, kick some ass.
All right, Kevin.
Let's go, Kevin.
Kevin comes in and just smacks the dog shit out of this thing. How much harm does your hockey stick do, Kevin?
2.
Okay, so it's got 4 harm done to it so far out of 7. It is bleeding
Damn.
from the mouth and face.
Wait, hold on. Which ones were the ones that the other 2 came from?
So it got shot by a silver bullet. After it
Ah.
regenerated from your bullet,
You have
it's
silver bullets, eh?
I believe Claire stepped away. Claire will be right back.
Oh, no worries.
But now the creature is going to go, and it's gonna
Damn.
attempt to hit Kevin with like a like big fucking Sparta kick. That's a 6,
Go on, get.
which is extra
I'll be able to hit
Mixed-
this thing at some
mixed
point.
success. Kevin, you get hit in the chest, and you take a single point of harm. Birch, it is your turn. What you doing, buddy?
Wow. God, having a fucking night from the goddamn sounds of it. Tonight, Birch should have just fucking caught off. Okay, can you parse your class? Most obvious. On a miss. You know, I like gamble. We like gambling.
Okay,
What if what if magic gambling?
absolutely magic gambling.
So I have the big whammy.
Okay,
You can use your powers to kick some ass. Roll plus weird instead of plus tough. This attack has 2 harm, plus obvious, ignores armor. On a miss, you get magical backlash.
okay, do it.
God, please. Please, I love you so much. God.
Hey! So, it only had 2 harm left. You hit this thing, and because it's magic instead of, like, say, shooting it in the face, it falls unconscious instead of dying, and reverts back to the form of a topless Joyce.
God damn. What the fuck?
This is Joyce the Were-Raccoon.
Joyce that I just met, Joyce?
Yep. Joyce
Oh,
Birch's
man.
aunt, Joyce.
Joyce, I just got hit by a fucking blast of magic, and we'll talk about this later, Joyce. It's fine.
Can I like punch her in the face to see if it'll wake her up?
You can hit her.
Yeah,
just, like, smack her in the
absolutely.
face.
Just take the brass knuckles off and slap the shit out of her.
Yeah, taking the brass knuckles off and slapping. Yes.
If you hit her with the brass knuckles, she's gonna die.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Don't kill my aunt.
No, but I am gonna break her nose.
Okay. So you do that. She wakes up and goes, "What? Where am I? What happened? Why am I topless?"
You were a raccoon?
Oh,
Question mark?
oh, it happened again.
Joyce,
She looks up and goes, "Oh, hello, Ruth.
where are my pupils? My students?
Listen, okay.
Listen, tell me.
I cannot control what happens to me while I am in that form.
Sounds like you know that it's happened before, at least.
Usually, I try and stay way far out in the woods, but I may or may not have eaten your pupils.
She
Come
loads her gun.
on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so she loads her gun. What happens next?
Someone should watch the register. I'll.
Kevin,
Right?
Yeah,
Kevin,
you should take Birch with you.
Kevin, I'm not gonna be complicit in a murder.
Can I? God. I'm trying to think here. Right?
Uh-huh.
Can I? Is this fucking PvP?
I mean, that's up to you. Do you think you would
I
mean-
stop? Do you think you would stop Ruth from shooting your aunt, who also happens to be a were-raccoon?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my new power I just got.
1 second. Claire, to catch you up, when you knocked out its regeneration, Kevin beat the shit out of it with a hockey stick, and then Bert shot it with magic, which probably would concern you because of where your background is. But also, it's Joyce, the manager that hired you, is the were-raccoon.
Can I just call my dad?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Uh,
You have a cell phone. You can absolutely call your Monster
gonna-
Hunter dad.
I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
call-
Yes, Jess. What were you gonna do?
Jinx, you can encourage coincidences to occur the way that you want. When you jinx a target, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, hold 2. 7 to 9, hold 1. On a miss, keeper holds 2 over you to be used the same way.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Alright. This is when I'm gonna roll fucking garbage.
Hey,
Mixed
mixed
success.
success. Ruth.
Um,
So, what are you doing to jinx Ruth? What do you want to happen? You want the gun to jam?
so there's like mechanical ones. Interfere with the hunter, giving them a -1 forward. Help a hunter, give them +1 forward. Interact by interfering with their enemy. Interfere with what a monster, minion, or bystander is trying to do. I do like gun jamming.
Okay. So the gun will
Yeah.
jam. We're gonna cut over to Isabella. You're calling your Monster Hunter dad. Do you remember his name? Should be on your sheet.
It is on my sheet. I just have Jello in my mouth.
You're fine. Jacob Masterson
No.
is your dad's name. He's a scruffy old bastard. But you call him, and he kind of answers the phone and goes, "Yeah, what do you need?"
I am going to tell him about the were-raccoon.
Okay, what do you say to him? How do you phrase this?
I'm going to politely explain that A, I have him on speakerphone, B, my manager is a were-raccoon, and C, half of my acquaintances want to kill the were-raccoon, and the other half want to not kill the were-raccoon.
All right. Everybody can hear me, right?
D.
And he's asking that to the whole party.
Yeah. Birch is saying while focusing intently on the fucking gun right now.
If you folks don't want the were-raccoon to die, essentially what you need to do is go into my truck, which should still be in the parking lot, and get the 2 bracelets that have little silver dots in them, and put them on her wrists. This is the manager, Joyce, y'all are talking about, right? The daughter said it was the manager.
You knew?
I mean, no, but there's only one manager I know of, other than the weird, creepy collective thing.
Oh yeah, that's management.
If I knew that something was a were-raccoon out there, I'd have killed it a long time ago.
Jesus Christ.
It's kind of my job. Anyway.
This thing's eating children.
Oh yeah, no, put a bullet in his brain. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
I'll be there in a minute.
Bullet?
Yeah.
Hey,
Ruth.
Belle?
Uh-huh.
Can I roll protect someone to have Doc
You can. This is interesting.
only because, hey,
Yeah.
this is one of the only managers that hasn't given him as much shit for his.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, Ruth. So Ruth is currently being jinxed, right? Doc, you
Yeah.
can stop Isabella with your protect someone. And Kevin went back inside. You see Joyce kind of scramble over to the bushes, grab a new
No, you don't
shirt,
fucking move.
grab a new
Stay.
shirt and put it on. Because she was getting cold. Because it's cold out here. It's middle of October.
Stay cold, bitch. Like, this is the most angry you've ever seen, Ruth.
Okay.
You can die with a shirt on. We'll allow you that.
God, fuck, damn it.
Ruth,
So-
if you would like to try and shoot her, you can. Isabella, you cannot.
So I think the jinx would count as a -1 going forward.
But yeah, Ruth, if you would like to try and shoot her.
Yeah, I think I will.
Okay.
I see that there are a lot of people that are aligned against this particular course of action, but I don't think Ruth cares. This is like, her
While
whole thing.
Ruth is doing that, I have a question. This is
Yes.
mostly towards Doc. Your protect thingy, is that just protecting that one person, preventing me from attacking them, or can I not attack anyone?
You just can't attack.
When you prevent harm to another character, roll plus tough. On a 7+, you protect them okay, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get. On 10+, choose one of the following as extras. And I did roll a 10, so I'm choosing all impending danger is now focused on you, if that'll be allowed.
Yeah, you can. You're just gonna end up getting shot by accident. Or on purpose.
If it goes off at all.
Well,
Hold
no.
on. Is Isabella getting shot? Or
No,
Doc getting
so
shot?
Doc would be
This is
getting
Doc.
shot if Isabella were to take a shot. Because
Okay.
while
I
one second, because while Birch is focusing on Ruth's gun, you're not focusing on Isabella's, and Isabella
that's
has
fair,
the
sorry.
silver bullets.
Yeah, that's fair. sorry.
So in that case, I ask out of character. Hey, Doc, are you okay if Isabella shoots you?
Out of character, let's just say I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, Doc will be great. Doc will be fine.
Okay. She's. I'll let Ruth do her thing, and then Isabella's gonna take a second shot.
Okay, Ruth, go ahead and fire.
Yeah, okay. Since I'm taking a -1, this is only a +1, because I have +2 by default for
Okay.
fighting something like this.
Okay.
That is a 12 advanced success.
So
Treat it as a regular success if you do not have the advanced improvement for this move. I do not. It's just a gun. So, regular success.
once again, Kevin, you're back at the store, ringing Grimace up as Grimace has kind of asked you to make him a sandwich. Normal night at the store with this giant man. And Grimace just we're gonna cut away for just a second of brevity, as the gun is fired. Grimace kind of comes up and goes, "Can you make a Reuben or a pastrami on rye?"
Wait, it's me.
Yeah, that's you. It's just this giant of a man asking you for a sandwich.
Is there anybody else in the store?
Nope, it's just you.
So I'm just avoiding being complicit in a murder.
Yep.
Got it.
You did say you went back to the store, so
Yes.
This
yes,
is-
that's,
and he
that's
is-
exactly what he did.
he is the giant of a man made his way up the stairs to the deli and was waiting by the deli counter because he just really wants a sandwich.
You know what? If he really wants a sandwich, who am I to deny him? Yeah, go ahead and make you.
I mean, you have to make
Let's
it.
see what we
You're
got.
the employee.
I mean, I will go ahead and make you a sandwich. Yeah.
So he wants a pastrami on rye. very.
Do we have like a little touch screen?
Yeah, essentially, it's
Because
this.
if it's not going to print up a ticket, he's not going to.
Yeah, he will kind of it's kind of Subway style where he asks you for a thing and you kind of go down the line and make it, but there's a menu where you touch in like what he asks for and then it prints out a ticket.
Yeah, sure then. Yeah.
And it's just like a standard pastrami on rye, old mob movie style. Like, the old Italian man kind of walks into the bar, in the bodega, gets a pastrami on rye, leaves, goes shoots two guys in the back of in a back alley, eats his pastrami on rye. Goodfellas shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And he will pay you in, again, very old. Like the serial numbers are like 3 digits on his money. It's that old. But it is
pretty old.
But it is legal tender. It is legal United States tender.
Legal.
Yeah. So he's just sitting down the money, counting it in ones. He only seems to have ones. And he will put it in his pocket.
He's an old stripper.
Once again, used to counting out ones.
Right?
We're good.
And he'll take his sandwich, and he gave you double so that it could be a big sandwich. And he will sit down in the little area where you guys have like a fucking like area to sit. He will double up 2 chairs because he needs 2 chairs to sit down. And he will sit and just eat his sandwich.
You new here?
No.
I just moved here. I'm getting to know the
my
local.
house. My house is up there, and he will point to a graveyard.
Yeah, that's right.
Big dirt mound. You have to dig myself out every so often. Sandwiches here are good.
I mean, if I'm making them.
Yeah, no. They should definitely keep you on. Last guy that made sandwiches this good got kidnapped by the were-raccoon.
Still good.
He's a good fucking sandwich. And now we cut back to Ruth shooting Joyce in the fucking head.
Jesus Christ.
Joyce takes the shot, hits the ground, slumps over, just as like the old scruffy Monster Hunter cowboy comes into the clearing and goes, "Oh, good job, Ruth. I was coming to set the body on fire. You need any help?"
Jesus Christ. Please.
Sorry about this, Birch. It's nothing personal against.
I think Birch has just gone completely pale. Because he just murdered his aunt right in front of him. God, I think he's just gonna go back into the store. He's fucking leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Birch, you go back into the store. You see the giant man that you had a vision about sitting in the store eating a pastrami sandwich.
Red herring ass bitch.
Uh-huh. This is what happens when you roll mixed successes.
Jesus Christ. I'm going into the nap room. That's where I'm going.
You see as you go into the nap room, because the door to management is in that room, there is a slip that is a job application for an assistant manager position.
I flip off the fucking application. I'm not having it today.
We pan back over to Isabella and Ruth, who are kind of over there, and Jacob, and he goes, "Isabella, you get the feet, I'll get the arms. We're gonna burn the body so there's no evidence."
See, and she grabs the feet.
And he just kind of lifts and goes, "Ruth, you should probably check its den. It can't be far from here."
Yeah, I'll look around.
And the other two will carry the body off, and you see a fire light with like these white phosphorus flames. Isabella, go check with her.
She's going to give a thumbs up and then run after Ruth.
Ruth, kind of entering this den, you see it's not what you'd expect it to be. It's not just like a raccoon's den. There are what appear to be like dug out alcoves for rooms. And it's like rudimentary wooden furniture that's been put together from like raw wood. And what you can tell is, if you know, as you search through, you find one room that's kind of scraps of adults that have been killed and eaten. And you find another room that has about 12 kids in it, unharmed.
I think she'll enter that one first,
Okay.
and we'll ask if they're okay.
You see your pupils, and they kind of look up at you and go, Auntie Ruth, is the scary raccoon gone?
Yeah, yeah, you're safe.
And they'll all come over and like hug you because you were their self-defense instructor. We bopped her real good in the nose, and she left us alone.
I'm proud of you, kid.
And the kids will all like file out.
Yeah, she'll bring them back to her establishment and call their parents.
Yeah. So, you know, you are able to do that. Isabella, do you continue to search the den of the were-raccoon?
Yes, I do.
Roll sharp for me.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Isabella, kind of going through here because you are a monster hunter and you're trained to do these things. There are 3 sets of were-raccoon tracks. 3 distinct sets.
Oh no.
There looks like there was a scuffle. Like they had been fighting. Except one of the sets is definitely not raccoon tracks. One of them is definitely wolf tracks.
Who?
Werewolves. So you would follow the tracks, or do you go tell the others that there are werewolf tracks?
I'm gonna text my dad like what I found, and then I'm going to follow.
Okay.
My dad can tell them.
That's not what happens. Jacob runs after you and goes, No, 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 no. You are not going after them alone. You will go get your friends, and I will go alone.
Hey, no, the wolves, Fluffy.
No. Remember what happened last time? 2 of our monster hunters died. Go tell your friends.
She looks defeated, sulks back to the Berkins.
Yeah, so as you enter the Berkins, I'm assuming everybody goes back, or is Doc gonna follow quietly behind Isabella and Jacob when they went into the den?
Doc is Doc is following the monster hunters.
Okay. So that actually changes how Jacob responds. So Jacob will kind of go, Doc, go with Isabella. I will tell everybody else. If you see a werewolf, do not engage. And then he will hand you a box of 15 9mm parabellum silver bullets. You have a weapon to use these in.
Doc shakes his head, and he reaches into his big brown coat that he always wears, and he pulls out. It looks more like crude scrap metal, but it is a hand cannon that just hasn't been too greatly taken care of.
He will reach into his pocket, pull out hand cannon ammunition that is also silvered, and hand it to you. And then he will put away the 9mm, going like, damn, these people are better armed than I am.
Damn, I would have taken a 9mm SMH.
And then he will go back to the Berkins to get Kevin, Ruth, and fucking Birch. And he goes, hey, we got more were creatures out here. We're gonna need help. There's another were-raccoon and a werewolf.
Would Ruth have been able to get these kids picked up by their parents by now?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
It takes
Then
like
yeah, she'd have been back.
15 minutes to get back and forth between the Berkins and the woods.
Then yeah, she'd have been back at the bodega eating her bagel that she had forgotten,
Yeah.
and be like, "Yeah, I'll certainly help to hunt those down. We don't want another recurrence of this happening."
Where's the one whose aunt got shot? Is he okay? Anybody checked on him?
Probably the panic room. My Sega Dreamcast is up there.
Okay, I'll go check it out. You go get the new kid and here, and he'll hand you a silver knife.
Oh, nice.
Give,
And she'll trade her big knife.
no. He's giving it to you for Kevin.
Oh,
go get
that makes sense. Yeah.
You've got a fucking hand cannon. You're fine. He
Yeah.
assumes that Doc will share his ammo with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Give this one to the new
she'll-
kid.
Yeah, she'll take it, and we'll go hunt down Kevin.
Kevin's
She'll hunt-
upstairs. Kevin's
she'll hunt
upstairs
Kevin.
with a sitting with this giant of a man, kind of and Grimace is kind of looking over at Kevin and goes, "Why do you work in a place like this? You're better than this place." Takes another bite of his sandwich. Rugs, Grimace has told you you're better than this place.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, but they're paying me a lot of money.
You know what you could make a lot of money doing, Kevin? Takes another bite. Streaming. You could be a really entertaining streamer. Takes another bite.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You should stream from the bodega. That could be funny.
That? Maybe we can make that work.
And it would be about this time that Ruth comes up the stairs with the knife. It's this scruffy looking ass cowboy and Ruth. Like old school cowboy wearing cowboy boots with spurs, 2 6-shooters on his hips, big long duster coat, cowboy hat.
I think what you hear as Ruth presumably steps away from the cowboy is another rephrasing of if it doesn't work out with your wife, let me know.
Don't worry about it. I will. Kind of gives you a
Cool.
weird look. Keeps going.
And and yeah, she'll go to Kevin. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Hey, don't tell me what happened.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that there was not a murder and that you're here to ask me to do a normal thing.
Yeah, a normal thing. Would you like to help hunt a werewolf? And maybe another raccoon, possibly? I am not the boss of you, obviously, so...
Is this raccoon a raccoon?
No.
You see, once again, from behind under management's door, the customer is always right.
Obviously, you do not have to. But if you wanted to help your coworkers, I believe many of them will be doing the same.
If
Okay,
he does need any more,
Managers.
I was about to say, if you do need any more incentive, Kevin, you do see from under the door, you'll get pay and a half for every were creature killed. Oh.
All right, I'm in.
Excellent. And she'll hand you a silver knife.
Nice.
Okay, so we cut
Do we have
back
duct
over.
tape behind the counter?
Yeah.
We're just gonna tie that to the end of the box.
The end of the what?
it's gonna be taped to the end of the hockey stick.
The knife.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've created a spear.
not a bad idea.
You've created a spear.
More of a
Good
scythe.
job. Yeah. Good fucking job. Good fucking thinking. But yeah, so we pan back over on Doc and Isabella. Actually, no, we're gonna pan in on Birch first, then we'll go to Doc and Isabella. So we pan over to Birch as this monster hunter. You know him to be a monster hunter. Kind of comes in, he sits down in a chair next to the bed, and he goes, I remember my first family member who turned into a weird were creature. It's not a fun time. But sometimes.
I think.
Uh-huh.
I think Birch is like face down. Not like crying or anything, but like in the like letting the state of shock hit and processing it in a safe environment where nothing can go wrong.
Except for this old cowboy coming and fucking annoying.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just gotta get back up, pull up your bootstraps, and understand that were creatures are bad for the environment.
He just gets like behind like a fucking mess of like poorly aged like fading dyed hair and like fucking blanket or whatever. It's like the world's worst stink eye from Birch in the corner.
Listen, if we'd have known that your aunt wasn't the only were creature out there, we could have saved her. And I'm sorry that I didn't know beforehand. But your friends need help.
Yeah. When Birch just like it's yeah. I saw a thing Javi posted. Think it's like a second. Birch is clearly going through it, but gets up and is just like looking very over it. Looking very over it today.
And so Birch, you are given 38 special rounds, or 9mm. Which kind of gun are you carrying?
I think it's the. Let me pull it up. God, I'm gonna have to text so many family members about this shit later.
Management just kind of is texted. And management just kind of slips a note under the door. Next of kin has been informed.
Fuck, man. God, where's my fucking equipment? 9mm.
Yeah, he hands you some silver 9mm bullets and goes, if you really want to get revenge on what forced this to happen, go kill that first were raccoon. He'll pat your shoulder. Send you off to revenge.
This man has entered a shit list, unfortunately, but I'm not gonna not listen to him. So
he's entered a shit list for trying to be nice to you.
Listen, he's being very nice, and that's got him he's on a very low spot of the shit list right now. It's fine. Birch is going through it. Give him a couple days.
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
be fine.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. I'm laughing at the fact that this old man is now on a shit list.
It's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. Birch is heading out. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So you get there, and you guys can all kind of get there to the you get to this area where you're out with the group. Jacob did not come to see you all hunt these things down. And he kind of is grabbing his tools as you all are in the den, and you all can kind of gather together. There's a single exit on the other side of the den, and you guys can go on out and kind of go into the woods a little farther, and you see there are tracks and what look to be like old scraps of clothing, like and bone, and there's a reason people don't come out in these fucking woods. Like this place looks like it's been used as a hunting and nesting ground for these creatures for a long time.
Jesus Christ.
And you kind of see in the back, standing kind of next to these two hunched over creatures, a man with his back kind of lurched forward, long spindly fingers kind of perched together, and a fedora and trench coat. Nodding.
Yeah, it's this bitch.
So the newest disciple is dead. Too bad we hadn't quite converted her yet. We will get management for this. Go get the other employees. One of them must be converted. We need 3. We cannot do this with just 2. You guys all see and hear this. They don't see you. What do you do?
Hold on. Do I have anything?
As you are face to face with 2 were-rat creatures and the diddler.
It fucking diddlers here too.
Yep.
At the risk of spam, I feel like it's a big whammy moment.
Okay. Yeah.
Big emotions, big whammies, big chances of hitting absolutely dog shit rolls.
Uh-huh.
God help me.
Hey, mixed success. So, how many creatures can the big whammy target?
You can use your powers. It doesn't say, but I am specifically pointing it at the fucking big man.
At the crooked ass diddler. Fuck.
Yeah.
Can't believe that was just the first name that came to my mind. And I'm like, yeah, no. This is it now.
We're just hitting the anger stage first.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So get wrecked, I guess. Idiot.
Okay, so you like hit him with the big whammy. That's what, 2 harm?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give everybody a go. So Ruth, what are you doing?
I'd like to be able to get behind one of them.
You are technically behind 2 of them because the 2 werewolves had their back to you, or the were-raccoon and the werewolf. They were looking at the crooked man.
Then I think I'd like to use the brass knuckles because those are stealthy, and I'd like to punch the shit out of one of them.
Okay, yeah, you just go and dome one in the back of the head.
Hell yeah, I take that. I might have also a +1 against them if they are the same type of creature that did it, so to speak.
Yeah.
Sick. Then yeah, this gets a +1 unless I'm still hexed? ?
Nope, you are not still jinxed.
Okay.
Yep, that'll do it. You dome one of them right in the back of the head.
Hell yeah. I think there's a bonus if you do really well in things.
I believe so.
Let me pull up Kick Some Ass real quick.
An extra effect, I think, maybe.
You can choose to gain the advantage, inflict terrible harm, suffer less harm, force them where you want.
I think let's, force them where I want might be really good. If I can get them back behind the line of sight of the other one, perhaps.
So there are 3 enemies. There's 2 of them facing the other one. The crooked man is in front of you. The other 2 are directly, the crooked man is facing you behind these 2. And then these 2 are facing away from you. Where do you want to move whichever were creature you hit in the back of the head?
Okay. So seeing that there's presumably not, cover or anything like that.
I mean, there's a tree line. You could drag one of them off of the trees.
If there's enough room for it, that might be nice, actually.
Yeah, you can. You can dip into the tree by giving this thing a fucking headlock and beating the shit out of it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a brass knuckle noogie.
Do you want the were-raccoon or the werewolf?
Let's beat up the other raccoon because she's now got a vendetta.
Okay. So you drag this raccoon off into the woods. Ruth, here. Excuse me. Oh.
Somebody's EP.
Listen, I've been sick all day. I've not gotten very good sleep.
Yeah.
So you are able to, tear this raccoon into the woods. You're gonna be one-on-oneing a were-raccoon now.
That's all right. That's honestly the situation I was aiming for.
Do you have any silver whatsoever to kill this thing with?
No, I'll just take my time.
Okay. It will regenerate most harm that you do to it until its regeneration is stopped.
That's all right. I'll just have to beat it a little harder.
Okay. So how much harm did you do just now with your knuckles?
Fists and knife to harm 1.
Okay. So, we're gonna go to Isabella next. You see Ruth drag this were-rat into the woods. What are you doing?
The me behind the character wants to pet the wolf. I'm going to advise myself against that. I am going to do the same to the wolf, I guess. I'm gonna drag it off one way so everyone else can be left with just the spindly man.
Roll to kick some ass.
But I have silver.
Roll to kick some ass. So it's a tough roll. With yeah, it's a tough roll. Son of a bitch! How do you have a +5? That's dope.
I have no idea.
Let me check and see why you have that, but... tough.
+1, +5.
Yeah. Trying to see why.
Could have been an improvement taken. Did you have like 5 failures or something?
Hold on, Oh, fighting arts. It was fighting arts from your sect traditions. That's what it was. You have a thing from your background that gives you +5 to fucking tough. Yeah. So yeah, you are able to drag this motherfucker into the woods, stabbing it with a knife. Crow, what were those other effects? If you wouldn't mind listing those again.
So you gain the advantage, take +1 forward, or give +1 forward to another hunter, inflict terrible harm, +1 additional harm, suffer less harm. When they try and hit you, you get -1 harm, or you force them where you want.
So yeah, this would be force them where you want, grabbing it and dragging it into the woods. So now you're one-on-oneing that. Birch, you already went.
Yeah.
Kevin,
What's good?
you
All right, so
are
we got-
facing this spindly man that you were told
Okay.
about earlier this morning, because two
Yeah.
of your crazy-ass coworkers just dragged the were-creatures off.
That's
Is there
fine.
anybody else here with me?
You've got Birch
Doc.
and Doc with you.
Okay. In that case,
You can try and talk to the spindly man, or you just go whoop his ass.
was he the one that was talking about taking a new employee?
Yep.
Okay.
One of you must be changed. You cannot do this with just 2. There must
Listen,
be 3.
it would be sexy to be a werewolf or a were creature.
I mean, do you want to be a were-raccoon?
I mean,
mean-
Not if my coworkers are gonna shoot me in the fucking face in the parking lot.
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you eat children?
I mean, neither
if
did
anyone
Joyce,
sees-
technically.
Yeah, if she had said as much, she might have survived,
She didn't know if she had or not.
which is already a problem.
listen, if anyone would be a were raccoon, it would be Birch, I think.
But
Affectionate.
yeah, Kevin.
I mean,
what
with a
you
name like
doing?
Birch, absolutely.
Are we?
Hold on, I misunderstood. Are the were creatures spreading their lycanthropy through bites, or is the spindly man doing it?
The spindly man is having the were creatures spread their the lycanthropy. The spindly man
Oh, I
apparently
thought
has a plan with the lycanthropes.
I thought he was just wiggling his spindly fingers and oogity boogity boo. You're now a werecat.
No, not quite.
Honestly, a valid way to do it.
Yep. No, this is not
Okay.
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Damn.
Then can I?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can just talk to him. That's an option. It's a free action.
Feel like that's a bad idea. Does he know I'm there?
Yeah, he can see you now. He saw your
Okay.
friends
so-
drag his were creatures off.
I shot him in
Sure.
the back, so
Gotcha. And you shot him.
You shot him in the face. He was
Ah,
facing
okay.
you.
yeah, that's fine. I don't
Wow.
care. I'll shoot him in the face again.
So we've already done lethal.
Potentially. That was the magic that knocked Joyce unconscious before she was shot in the face.
Has anybody attacked like the spindly man? We've attacked the spindly man.
Yes, we have attacked
Yes.
the spindly man.
So we are already in the process of murdering, and I'm here for it. And I have a spear in my hand, so I guess we're just gonna stab him.
Roll to kick some ass.
You could have
Uh.
talked to it. You could talk to him, probably. Maybe bastard though. Probably bastard.
I might ask. Well, like, I don't know enough about your weird Scooby-Doo ass mysteries.
All right, mixed success. So you're able to stab him and get some harm done. How much harm does your so then a knife is 1, but how much does your stick normally do?
2.
Okay, so 3 because it's a spear. So you do 3 harm to this man as you stab him. So he's got 4 harm left that he can incur. And he just goes, "I am much better than a Scooby-Doo villain." As he will reach his fingers towards you, Doc. Before he can get there, though, it's your turn. What you doing, buddy?
I see this spindly scrunt. I don't know how to insult this guy because he's probably
Salad
heard it all
finger looking
before.
ass.
Yeah, this salad finger looking ass reaching for the new hire. I'm gonna try and get in the way of this.
Okay. You gonna shoot him?
No, I'm going to literally stand but jump in front of
I will say, like, you have time. Like, he would have to move quite a bit to actually get to Kevin. Like, he's not in range to do anything harmful to Kevin yet. So if you were
Okay,
to
cool.
move up and, like, get between them and then shoot him in the face,
My tab
Yeah,
was my
let's
tab was close. Sorry.
you're okay.
Yeah, let's do that because it's not quite. Because I have an attack that has range intimate. So we're just gonna get close and shoot this guy in the face. That's a 9. That's a mixed success.
Yeah, so you're able to just shoot this man dead in his face. And how much does your hand cannon do?
3.
You immediately kill the spindly man. You just pop dead. Ruth, you
Yep.
hear a very loud bang, and then a body hit the ground. Both you and Isabella do.
Hell yeah.
I'm busy staring down Mr. Wolf.
Yeah, and it is now the werewolf's turn, and then we'll do the were-raccoon. The werewolf is going to try and bite you. That's an 11.
Jesus Christ.
That does 2
What?
harm.
Ow.
And if you don't get some kind of like wolfsbane in your system, you're gonna contract lycanthropy. Ruth, the fucking were-raccoon's gonna do the same thing. That's a 9.
Mixed success.
Yeah, so you're not gonna contract lycanthropy, but you do take 1 harm.
How fucking dare you?
It is now your turn, Ruth.
Wonderful. I'm gonna try to beat the shit out of this thing some more. Since I took damage in this combat, I take an extra +1 ongoing against this thing.
Okay.
This will be... You know what? This will also be hand cannon, just kind of like... Since it bit me, I'm gonna like try to tuck the gun under its chin and fire.
Okay.
Kablooey. +2. 11. That is a big one, so I think anyway.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
Then she'll do massive damage.
Yeah.
Which I think is just a +1 to its base, which is 4.
Yeah, 4. So it does not. It only heals 2 because of its regeneration. Doc, are you splitting off to help either Ruth or Isabella?
So let's see. Isabella has
Silver bullets and a
has
silver knife.
silver bullets and a silver knife. Ruth has combat training but does not have silver.
Yep.
Essentially, I'm just good at kicking ass. I don't have the equipment for specifics.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go try and help Auntie Ruth.
You
Partially
you get over there, and Ruth has just blown a hole through the bottom of this thing's chin that is starting to regenerate. What are you doing?
Well, 2's better than 1, as they say. We're gonna try and shoot this were creature as well.
Okay. Yeah.
That's another mixed success.
So you hit it dead in the square in the center mass with a silver bullet out of your hand cannon. Which
I just realized I totally could have asked for those bullets and just didn't.
Yep. Yes, you could have.
You never did.
I guess I didn't know.
So so that does 3 harm after Auntie Ruth's 3 harm because it regenerated 1. So that's 6. It has 1 left before you just kill it outright. All right, going over to Birch. Or actually, no, Isabella. We're gonna go over to you. You are just been bitten by a werewolf. What you doing?
Is it still biting into me?
It's like fangs are still in your shoulder. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot it so it bucks off, and then I'm gonna pick a direction away and we'll get the fuck out of here.
Okay, yeah. You can fire into it and run for, run home. Go ahead and roll roll with your gun. It's a tough roll.
Can I am half tempted to say if I can pick the location where I'm shooting, but probably not.
I mean, it's directly on top of you. You can.
I would like to ask, would shooting it in the cojones do extra psychic damage?
No.
What do I roll again?
Tough.
Yeah, it does bonus generational damage.
Generational damage. You are able to shoot this thing dead in the stomach as it bucks off, doing 2 harm, I do believe, because yours is a regular gun, not a hand cannon. And you run back, and Jacob kind of meets you halfway and looks you over and goes, "What happened?"
Just gonna point and say wolf.
You see him kind of pull out a thing of these herbs, and he goes, "This is gonna sting like a bitch," as he's packing wolfsbane into your bite. And it does, in fact, sting like a bitch.
But no, she's not bitten. She's just running.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he will, in fact, pack your wound with wolfsbane. And, Birch and Kevin, you guys see Isabella take the fuck off, bleeding from the shoulder. The werewolf is still there. What are you doing?
Which one of us is going first?
I'm gonna
Is it
say
good?
Kevin.
All right. How's that were raccoon looking?
Were raccoon's about to die, but the werewolf is also about to chase down one of your compatriots.
All right. All right. Can I help? Use the help someone?
Yeah, absolutely. What are you trying to help with?
Whatever ass kicking he's about to do.
Okay. So who are you trying to help?
I was gonna say, if Birch, are you about to try and kick some ass?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help with that.
Okay.
and it's like putting one forward, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oops.
Let's see here. On a 10 or more, help grants them +1 to the roll. But because the power of heart, I just roll a flat 10 and you get the.
Fuck yeah. So what did I get, sorry?
Say again. Rugs. What does it do?
The power of heart. When fighting a monster, if you help someone, don't roll plus cool. You automatically help as though you rolled a 10.
Okay.
So you get a +1.
So yeah, you get a +1 immediately.
Plus what?
Plus one.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, that cut out really weirdly for the numbers. But
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay. No worries.
Just because I don't have a bonus to tough, and I highly doubt I'll roll well again.
Believe in yourself.
You got this.
Okay, so Birch, you got a werewolf or a were-rat? Which one are you trying to take out?
I want to stop the can I shout, "Hey, you dumbass," to get the werewolf to look at me?
Yeah, it will, in fact, turn to look at you.
Yeah. Hi. Look at me. Hello. I pull out a gun.
Uh-huh.
Just as a heads up, it would be way cooler to be turned into a wolf than a rat.
Yeah, I'll let this thing bite me so I get turned into a werewolf.
I'm just saying, like, if we have to kill one, we want to kill the one that's lamer.
But they're... Well, okay. Tough?
Yeah. Let's kick some ass.
Okay. God, if you hear me... Hey, let's go!
So, you hit this thing with your gun, I'm assuming.
Yes.
With the silver bullet. And the amount of harm that it has already taken, you hit it with the last two. And as it dies, the were-rat converts back into a regular human with fucking chunks taken out of them. And they also die because they were shot a whole bunch of times.
Fuck yeah.
Congratulations, y'all. You have solved the Berkins kidnapping mystery. Fuck yeah.
My therapist will hear about this.
Legally distinct Final Fantasy fanfare music.
Do we burn these 3 bodies?
You see that they kind of come
We
up.
certainly don't leave them out for the police to find.
Jacob just kind of comes up. Don't worry, I got it. I'm gonna grind them up and feed them to pigs. We'll be fine.
Fantastic.
I mean, it's better than
Could I
you guys going to prison.
Yeah.
And you see, instead of that happening, you see 6 individuals in like dark black suits with like white undershirts come up. They're all wearing sunglasses.
Oh god. It's the feds.
And they speak in unison. Good job, employees. Please return to the store. Your friends in management will handle this.
Literally, do not need to say anything more. Birch is already fucking running towards the store.
Isabella
Yeah,
slowly raises her hand.
Yes, Isabella?
Can I go to a doctor?
Don't worry, we will handle it. Thank you.
Yeah, Kevin scattered the second he saw people in suits.
Yeah, but this is management. This is the management collective. Auntie Ruth, are you okay? You also got bitten.
I'm alright.
And they'll hand
He'll
you.
buff out.
They'll hand you a small, like it's a bean. Eat this. You'll feel better. It's like a chocolate covered like coffee bean.
This is sensu bean?
No, it's just a chocolate covered coffee bean. It's legally distinct from a sensu bean.
Legally distinct, as all things are.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
It does in fact heal your shoulder wounds.
Hell yeah. I heal presumably both my harm.
Yeah, both harm that's been taken, you heal.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
any poisons or lycanthropy you could have taken, you would have also healed.
Handy dandy.
But yeah, you and Isabella, management will also come up to you and offer you one of these beans and goes, "Eat this. You'll feel better. We promise."
I'm gonna take it, but I'm not eating anything that my dad doesn't give me. So I'm just gonna take it and look at it as I walk back to work.
Okay. Management assumes you ate it, and if you don't, it's fine. You'll just turn into a werewolf.
No, didn't he pack the fucking
With
shit
Wolfsbane, yes,
Wolfsbane?
but this was after she'd been running through the woods, so it has to be immediate. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
A good 5 minutes of running. Don't worry, the progenitor werewolf is also dead, so maybe you won't turn into a werewolf. We'll see. So
It's a wolf.
yeah, you get bitten by the less lame of the two. So we pan back in as the management collective in their suits rejoins everyone in the bodega, and they're carrying the charred remains of assistant manager Joyce. And they kind of take Joyce's body back into the management collective room. About 45 minutes later, Joyce comes out.
Oh, thank God.
And Joyce is just like, "Wow, that was a night and a half, huh?"
Oh, I feel so much better about them. He's canceling his plane to get the fuck out of there.
You're lucky that you didn't eat my pupils.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't feel like lying to you. I just didn't know if I had or not. I couldn't remember a dang thing if I, about what I had or had not done in my state of distress.
It didn't exactly give you the best case for staying alive, is all I'm saying.
I can understand that, and there are no hard feelings for when you shot me in the face.
Okay.
Or when you, Isabella, set me on fire.
Sweats.
Don't worry, we're all fine here. And y'all
Sorry I
handled-
left you to die.
That's okay. I wouldn't have wanted to be complicit in a murder either. But yeah, I'm okay. And she'll tear up the application for assistant manager. We don't have to worry about that. Nobody else needs to apply. So that's fine. I'm back. I'm gonna take a few days off because I think after being shot in the face, I deserve a vacation. Y'all folks gonna be okay?
Be fine.
Don't lie to me, Birch.
Should be alright.
We got assistant manager Doc.
Said I'll be fine. Not that I am fine.
Okay. Yeah, you do have assistant manager Doc Feelgood. He kind of knows how to run the rest of the establishment now.
I've been here long enough. I've picked up a few things.
Yeah, several decades will do that for you. If Grimace comes back, he likes pastrami on rye. We
He's
have.
already got one.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Did you give him one for the road too? He moves real slow.
Did he ask for one?
Yeah, he don't wanted 3.
And I
He
would've-
paid for it.
Yeah, would have made whatever he paid for.
Yeah, absolutely. She just kind of smiles and goes, "I knew it was good to hire you to bring you down here from New Jersey. Y'all folks have a good night now." And she'll go out, get in her car, and leave. And Jacob will kind of walk in and go, "Wasn't that lady dead?"
Not anymore.
Yep.
Huh. Well, management, as they called themselves, also took that weird spindly fella into the
Really?
management collective room. I don't know what the fuck they're doing
Don't go-
up there, but
Don't go in there.
nah, I didn't plan on it. Them motherfuckers are creepy.
Perhaps best not to ask questions we don't want the answers to just yet.
Yeah, I suppose so. Y'all don't happen to carry corned beef in your deli, do you?
That's a good question. GM,
Yes.
do we
Yes,
carry-
you do.
Doc nods. Yeah, it's one of the things
You got
It's a good offer.
you got sauerkraut.
You want
You got some sauerkraut up there. You have every ingredient to make a Reuben.
Let me guess. You want a Reuben?
Yes, I do.
Follow me upstairs to the deli. I'll make one for you.
And Jacob will, in fact, follow you upstairs to get himself a Reuben. And what are the rest of you doing right before session cuts? Like, what are each of you doing as the shift is slowly crawling to an end? The sun is beginning to rise. Isabella, what are you doing at the end of your shift?
Has my wound been washed, cleaned, and bandaged?
Yeah, it has.
That she bought and is drinking coffee.
Fantastic. Yeah, you're just sipping coffee by the cash register. Birch, I'm assuming you're taking a nap. Just the fattest of naps.
I think it's reached past the point of every time I do this, something fucked happens. And it's just, I think, you know when it's the end of a fucking long ass shift and you just want to go home?
Yes.
I think it is hard walking in, not really making any conversation with anybody.
Okay, so you're probably mopping and things which need to be done before the morning shift comes in. Auntie Ruth, what are you doing?
I think Ruth is going to buy a bottle of champagne, call her lawyer, and tell them that the charges will most likely be dropped about the missing children now that they've turned up. She's going to go home and celebrate that people are okay, and she doesn't have to fucking stress about that anymore.
Okay. And Kevin. What's Kevin doing?
Kevin's looking up local laws
About?
what is or is not legal in this. I don't know if it's just in the South that they get this crazy, or
Okay.
wherever.
So, as you're looking this up, you see red and blue lights pull up outside of the front of the fucking bodega. And
good.
a stocky woman in a sheriff's uniform will come in. She's got like cat eye eyeliner. She's got tan, like deep tan skin. Her hair's tied back into a bun. Large handgun on her hip, and she goes, "Pardon me, is Doc Feelgood in? My name's Sheriff Deputy Olivia Rodriguez."
Is this to Doc?
No, this is to Kevin, who is
Okay, sorry.
just kind of sitting
Oh.
there looking up laws.
I want to get all.
What'd you say?
I just don't want to get arrested. Is all, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, a
You
cop
said
is
you're looking
just,
for
yeah.
a cop has just asked if Doc Feelgood.
Yep.
Specifically.
Yep.
Is he still here?
Yeah, Doc lives here.
Lives here.
Doc lives in the store. That's why there's a bed. That'd be Crow's character.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think about whether or not
Whether or not Kevin wants to feel like a snitch.
pretty much.
I mean,
It's also it's bad form to tell people whether or not your coworkers are working.
okay.
It's dangerous.
So
We don't know if this cop is an ex and
As
just
you-
vindictive. I don't know. I
as
never.
you stumble
I'm new
on your
here.
words, she'll just call out,
I'm new here.
Doc, you here?
Doc
Doc.
will call down from upstairs. Upstairs!
All right, I'm on my way.
At the deli.
I'm on my way. And she kind of walks up and goes, "Don't worry, kid. No, I'm just here to get a statement." And she'll kind of come up with her little notepad and go, "So some crazy shit happened, Doc. What happened?" We got reports
Well?
of gunshots. That's why I'm here. I gotta keep that shit on the down low.
Well, long story short, we had some people try and rob the store, and well, that's the main reason.
That's
why
the
you're
cover
gun
story,
shop.
yeah.
Yeah, we got a little trigger happy chasing them out of the store, and so that's why you definitely heard more than one.
Okay. She puts her little thing away, which, she just put "stand your ground state" under there, under the reasoning behind the gunshots, and then goes, "So what actually happened? Now that I'm not writing it down."
Okay, now that you're not writing it down, you will not. Well, you would believe it.
Let me go
Long
get a
story
can of that
short.
energy drink, and she comes back up with a can of fucking bark at the moon.
Yeah, and
Continue.
Doc is already sipping a new can of Doc Feelgood. So, Grimace came in, said that, wanted to check some things out. Ruth went out with him.
Oh, was the old man
And-
up and at him again? Gotta go.
Yeah,
bury him, I
and,
guess.
well, raccoons were digging around. Where raccoons this time?
Oh shit! Not the little mutant ones, big fuckers.
Big fuckers, not the
I haven't
little
seen them
mutant
in
ones that
forever.
live in the dumpster.
I haven't seen the big ones
Yeah,
in a
so-
long time. Thought they'd moved on.
We ended up killing one of the were raccoons.
Uh-huh.
And looking at it was it was Bella who ended up looking at the den and found out, hey, more than just the one raccoon lives there. So we ended up killing a were-rat and a werewolf, in addition to, I don't know how to describe him, something that was once human. Management called him the Diddler. Don't
Oh my
like that
God.
name.
God,
Ugh.
Yeah,
that is a name, isn't it? Ugh.
that definitely tells you what the guy did in his free time. Yeah, that's almost makes me feel sick, but I got more than enough caffeine to keep it all down.
At least he's dead, right? Y'all killed him?
I turned his head into red mist.
Good on you. We won't have anybody come out to investigate. We know the score over here. Y'all just keep doing what you're doing. Just as a heads up, we got reports, but we haven't had anything confirmed about mayflies in the area.
Mayflies.
Big code green, friend. Code green.
Ah. That's okay. Thank you for the heads up.
No problem. Just you still got your emergency kit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go tell Ruth before I leave. And let her know that she might need to hunker down in here for a couple of days while the mayflies pass. You all
Thank
have a
you.
good night, and she'll kind of leave. And Ruth, you do get a knock on your door, and it is Officer Rodriguez, who is kind of the go check out the weird gas station lady.
Oh. Hi.
So every few years, there's this large, basically storm of mayflies that like cover buildings and take small children as it passes. They always
Horrifying.
come up. They always turn up eventually. But like the kids always turn up eventually. But yeah. So and she'll kind of go, we got a code green on the horizon, mayfly storm. If you want to hunker down in the bodega for a couple of days, shouldn't be here
Yeah.
for another 2 days. So
I'll have to buy some of those tiki torches with the bug repellent in them.
citronella torches, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what they're called.
That's what they're called, citronella torches.
Cool.
You have a good day. Doc already informed me what happened, both an official statement and what actually happened. So,
Excellent.
y'all have a good day. And if you see any more were creatures, call the station. We'll handle it.
She'll give a very like strained smile. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Yeah, you have a nice night, and then she'll leave. And that is where we pan out from tonight's session. How did y'all like tonight's session?
It was awesome.
And the weird, creepy villains I came up with.
I'm digging it.
Fucking loved it.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I am glad that name got the exact reaction I wanted out of it.
Everyone
All
in
of
unison.
you immediately. Yeah.
I think Birch is gonna have to work through some weird feelings. I saw you literally shoot my aunt in the face with no question.
Yeah.
Not entirely happy with Ruth at the moment.
It wasn't no question. It was a question that got answered in a way she didn't like.
And then you shot her with like
Yeah.
no second thought.
Well, I watched you all jump to let's defend her.
I
And
do want
then-
to say, like, Jinx is like, I imagine like a more subtler power.
We could have investigated a little bit.
True.
Ruth, I think at that point thought the children were dead, and then was like, "Nope, you don't deserve to stay alive."
Yeah, it's more of a question of like, at first it was, where are they? Because she wanted to know where the den was. Didn't get an answer for that. Then what the fuck happened to my pupils? It's like, I don't know. I might have eaten them. That's not a good answer.
So I do
Frankly.
have a thing that I've forgotten to play yet, but I will play now for stream. And as the final, who do you guys think mans the phones for Berkins?
I assume whoever's on cashier, so probably me.
Okay, so I'm gonna post a thing in the like Discord, and this was a voicemail that was sent while you guys were werewolf hunting, and I am going to play it
Oh.
myself. I want you guys to just mute for a moment so I can play it for stream.
Hello, Berkins Bodega. I'd like to place a special order underneath Stella. If possible, I would like an ice cream cookie cake with chocolate cookie crust and salsa vanilla ice cream on top, mixed with cinnamon, with custom script written in the center that says Happy 100 hands, with 100 written in number digits. I will pay in cash when I arrive to pick it up. Thank you.
You guys can unmute now. That was a voicemail left by someone named Stella.
I very much like the way they said cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Uh, that is one of our anomalies that may or may not pop up at some point soon.
Hell yeah.
So, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you to Medusa Skirt for providing the voice of of Stella.
Excellent.
But yeah,
Fantastic job.
thank you everybody for being here. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I hope everybody watching has a good night. Remember on YouTube to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to watch more of these. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye now.